Sweet home. Election day. Election day. Sweet home. Right? You gotta be playing some Sweet Home, right? That's right. I'm your host, BKP. Big wheels keep on turning. Doug Jones. Roy Moore carrying the liberal media all the way to Alabama, set up everywhere, trying to do the takedown of the Republican candidate. Sweet Home Alabama, Leonard Skinner. You got to be playing that, right? Everybody, right? It's election day in Alabama. All right, I guess I better stop this, right? Okay, I better turn that down. Sweet Home Alabama. It's election day in Alabama. That means all of the rebel, redneck, white, male, uneducated evangelicals, racist, white supremacist, you name it. Their asses will be out to vote today in Alabama. And who made it down to Birmingham? Oh, I have a cheap cigar. I might light this damn thing before this show because we're going to light this show up today. Yeah, I brought a cheap cigar. You hear about the woman that's on the plane? She's in the bathroom smoking to try to calm her anxiety down. So instead, they caught her, they brought her out, and she threatens to kill everybody on the plane because she couldn't get a cigarette. Oh, my God. That's where I'm at this morning. That's exact. I had to bring a cheap cigar, put it in my pocket, pull out in case of emergency. Anyhow, where are we at? Oh, I'm your host, BKP, Sweet Home Alabama, North Georgia's only live online morning show. If you want to contact the show, that's 706-889-9700, chief at fetchyournews.com. That's chief at fetchyournews.com. Follow us on Twitter at fetchyournews, at FYNTV. Go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. Damn it, go there and do it and tell your friends. If you subscribe, hit the button on the top. Subscribe anytime we're doing a live show or we upload a video, you will get a notification that we're live. You can always find our shows on fyntv.com also, and there you can click there and you can see the archive shows. We do that on demand. So it is election day. Now, we're not doing 2 hours of Roy Moore and Doug Jones. We're not doing that, okay? There's a couple things. We're not going to do that. There are some things actually more important than solving the crisis in America of groping women. There's actually more things in America that's important today than whether these women that are accusing Donald Trump of touching, groping, or harassing them in any way. There's more important things. There's more important things than to find out there's Big Macs and Diet Cokes on Air Force One. There's just a couple more important things in this damn country. There's just a couple more important things than to look into Alabama. The media. Make sure you understand this. I usually do not like to go this direction, but we are not here to create your reality. We're not. The media is, folks. They believe in creating a reality and want you to live in it. I swear, I get up and I think, are we living in the movie Truman, the Truman Story, right? Is that what Jim Carrey, was that the movie where the whole life was just boom, it was made up? I wonder, because the media wants to create. Do you realize they create their own news? They get advertising from it. They get viewership from it. It drives right to the part of the sensors in the brain. They're called dumbass sensors in the brain that cause you to want to watch it and listen to it and grab onto it and maybe somewhat believe it and be manipulated and controlled. Those are the dumbass sensors in your brain that they know how to connect to. Do you realize, and this is very serious in what I'm saying, there's not been an election since Donald J. Trump became president of the United States that they have not created something in that election. Period. Look at John Ossoff, right? Look at that election. Every election. Now, Alabama. Let's say this. You may think I'm so far off the charts and the maps, but I don't. I believe that they set up every day and they're in collusion. The corrupt corporate media is in collusion to control your mind and control the story and control the direction to keep you away from knowing that some guy from Bangladesh and chain migration, immigration, whatever you call it, is setting off a pipe bomb in New York City. And then you have dumbasses like Mayor de Blasio and Cuomo coming to a microphone and saying, New Yorkers are strong. If you see something, say something. Well, damn it, I see something and I say something. Cuomo and de Blasio, I see two dumbasses and I'm going to say it. Oh my God. If you see something, say something. Oh my God. If you see something, say something. That's what they told the people in Iraq that were trying to rid their country of ISIS, that was trying to control Iraq. They told the people, if you see something, say something. No, they didn't. Donald Trump and James Mattis, the Secretary of Defense, said, if you see them, kill them. Damn it, don't just say you see them, kill them. Turn them loose. That's what's happening. We are defeating ISIS all over the world. Why? Why? Because the President of the United States, the President that you want to impeach, the President that you just cannot handle anything he does, has tried to end this chain migration over and over. It seems like in November, just a month ago, a guy took a rental truck and ran over and killed 8 people. And what did de Blasio come out and say? If you see something, if you see a truck coming your way, get out of the way. There you go. That is our fight against terrorism. If you see something, tell the guy next to you, you might want to get out of the way. This truck's getting ready to run your ass over. That is how they plan to defend our country and defend our great city of New York City. How about this? How about turning loose the New York City Police Department, the greatest intelligence in the world? Do you realize the NYPD was getting ready to blow the lid on Comey? That's why some things came out. The NYPD, they know today. If de Blasio and Cuomo would have come to the microphone in November or October when the guy drove over 8 people from chain migration, that's how they got in. We'll talk about that later. But if de Blasio and Cuomo would have come to the microphone and said, I have just made a decision, NYPD, stop and frisk. They thought that, oh, man, you know what? If you stop, hey, that's a big coat over there. Yo, Habib, come here. That's one hell of a big coat you got. What's underneath there? Let's just take a minute and see. Okay, you move right along, okay? Have a nice day in New York City. Enjoy a Broadway play. No, but stop and frisk. Oh, that violated our damn rights. Oh, my God. Listen. What if de Blasio or Cuomo would have came out in October? In October, when 8 people got run over and said, NYPD, I just told the NYPD their gloves are off. You do what you have to do. I'm stopping this garbage today. This ends today in New York City. Guess what? I don't think you would have had a pipe bomb yesterday at the Port Authority. I don't think you'd have some whack job to try to set off a pipe bomb. And what the hell with the alleged? You know what? He got mad. I'm going to go through all of this at 9 o'clock. We're going to break all this down. But Cuomo come out in November and he said, I think the president's tweets were divisive. I don't think they were necessary. You know what the president tweeted? Give the guy the death penalty. The guy ran 8 over, the death penalty. I think there needs to be an express lane straight to the death penalty. Express lane. And the media needs to cover it. Yeah. So don't tell me, oh my God, that's so insensitive. Do you mean you would actually televise? Well, hell, I'll go if they won't, because I'll throw the cameras right on there. Because I'll tell you what, that might be quite a deterrent the next time you want to run somebody over with a rental truck. All right? I would do it in a heartbeat. Oh my God, that's so insensitive. Let me tell you something. CNN, ABC, MSNBC, they all create They all create these divisions. They all create these things, and they run the satellite trucks because they love to show you video of somebody burning a car and 10 people jumping on top of a car saying death to America or kill a cop. They love it. They love it. They would be there in a heartbeat with their cameras rolling, okay? Hell, Donald Trump would probably watch it with a Diet Coke, but I think there needs to be an express lane right into the death penalty. This garbage of alleged. I tell you what, NYPD comes up, you have the scars, you have the marks, you have everything on you, you just tried to set off a pipe bomb. All right, we got 4 guys. Did all 4 of you see this? Yes, I believe it too. You got pictures, you got all the evidence? Yes. Okay, take him straight down to the death penalty express lane. Yeah, oh my God, due process. Oh my God, you know what? We got the media as corrupt as hell down in Alabama. The most damn corrupt media in the world down in Alabama, trying to do everything in the world to unseat a Republican and get a Democrat to up there so they can create a reason to drive their damn satellite trucks all over the country and set them up and talk about 2018. How about chain migration? How about that? How about people getting killed, pipe bombs in New York City? How about that? Okay, how about this guy at the Department of Justice, Orr? Okay, we'll get into that at 9 o'clock. What about Orr? What about his wife? Oh my God, we found out his wife worked where? She was with Fusion GPS. What about all of these things taking place trying to take down our country on a daily basis? But guess what we're solving? Oh my God, our senators and our congressmen can now get a certificate saying that they have passed the class and they no longer grope the people in their office. You know what? All the damn issues we got in this country, I am so glad that Al Franken and Weinstein and everything, we now have solved groping. That's what the hell the liberal media is proud of. The Me Too. We no longer have groping. Things are going to change, okay? We solved this major crisis in America. I just friggin' started on here this morning. I have had it with this lying media down in Alabama. Anyhow, that wasn't my intention. But then again, see, the divisive media, okay, divisive media, they're the ones out of the Obama playbook. They're the ones out of the Hillary Clinton playbook. They're the ones. They love divisiveness because let me tell you something, they can't wait to come and give you polling projection numbers. Intelligent, educated white women. Dumbass white women from the trailer park. White women that don't have kids. White women that have 6 kids. White women that this. Men. Uneducated men. Dumbass men. The guy driving the garbage truck man. The guy that's teaching as a professor man. They're divisive. They are so divisive in this country. You get up every morning, you have to read some kind of polling where somebody is talking about the level of intelligence, the level of class, the level of economic, the economic level of a status symbol every single damn day with these people. They're no good. Folks, when President Donald J. Trump says CNN is no good, they're no good. MSNBC, they're no good. They are evil. And I'm telling you just flat out. So chain migration, we don't need to talk about that. But we're solving the groping issue. Aren't you happy today? We don't talk about the tax plan. But we are guaranteeing that women can come to the office space and men will not grope them. Okay? Good for you. Okay? Let's see what I have here this morning. All right? Couple things here. Media creates the reality. They create something in every race. The separation data that we hear. Now this morning they're down in Alabama. We have Roy Moore, the alleged child molester, 14-year-old girl. We're not smart enough. Alabama's not smart enough to figure out that, hey, 8 women 6 weeks before an election, 40 years after the fact, decided to say Roy Moore smacked them on the ass, signed their yearbook, Starbucks or ask them for a second cup of coffee at the diner. Oh my God. Listen, you need to understand, people will not vote for Roy Moore today, not based on that. There's some. So don't get mad at me. I'm not anti-Roy Moore. I have not come on this show in one single day during this election and advocated how highly I agree with Roy Moore or how much I dislike. I have just tried to highlight the corruption in the media that actually made it. Do you realize Morning Joe and Minka, their asses are sitting down in Birmingham, Alabama this morning with a crowd. They've all gone down there with a crowd. I mean, if you were on the interstate going out 20 from Atlanta, you probably couldn't get there from the satellite trucks that are set up at polling places all over in Alabama today. So they can control your mind, get you to believe, and embellish, damn it, lie about this election and what people think. And when they go back, it's the George Wallace Alabama. It's the George Wallace playbook. It's the backward Alabama. It's the Alabama that has not come into the next century. No, it's not, folks. People of Alabama are good people. People of Alabama are smart people. They're educated people, okay? They're not dumb. And I'm tired of hearing about it's the people of Alabama coming into the modern age. No, absolutely not. Because you know what? Can't go there right now. But I'm tired of hearing that. Because the people of Alabama are Americans, and Americans know from sea to shining sea, we know that there's something that smells like fish at the damn fish market, okay? And that is, we unwrap the paper, okay, and we smell the fish. And we know from coast to coast that 6 weeks before an election, 8 women, 40 years after the fact, that simple of a sentence, something just don't add up here. We know that. But I will tell you this, Doug Jones, people will vote against Roy Moore for other reasons. You got to understand, Roy Moore has been controversial in Alabama for quite some time. So don't read into what's happened in the last 6 weeks of why Roy Moore's in a tough race in Alabama. Okay. That being said, let me move on here. Polls. Let's see. Other reasons. They're on there saying Trump won't come to Alabama, but Steve Bannon will. It's out of the George Wallace playbook. Leap into the New South, okay? The New South. You keep hearing the New South. It's the leap into the New South. Let me tell you what that means. The New South leaping into the future, leaping into the modern age, the New South. What the New South is I call it chain migration. Internal train migration. What the hell does that mean? Let me tell you something. I get so tired of Georgia, okay, and some of these southern states putting up the best place to do business. Georgia, #1 place. We have imported our liberals in the South. We have found, and I understand you wanted the jobs and you wanted to build the houses and you sound like, oh my God, there's 600 jobs, there's 700 jobs. We have, okay, internally in this country, in the South, imported our union workers with liberal ideals, imported Hollywood, the left, all the way across the country. We brought them here. We imported all of these things, okay? Go all the way back. What happened in South Carolina with Mack Truck? Go back years, right? They imported into South Carolina this Mack Truck Corporation from the Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania, hardcore union. Go back and read some of that. You take Toyota, you take these plants in Alabama. They were not transfer plants. These were companies that decided to build new plants in the state, not taking the jobs from somewhere else. We have so many places in the South where we transferred our liberals into the New South. We transferred those union-minded people. We transferred those progressives right into our state. That's why they call it the New South, and that's why they want to work on Alabama. See, they basically have Georgia to where it could be blue. People think Georgia's red, damn it. I get so damn tired of Georgia being called a red state. Georgia has more Democrats under the mask of a Republican than any state in the United States. That's my polling data, damn it. They came straight from me. I don't need to look it up. We have more in Georgia phony Republicans than any state in the union that we call a red state. Well, see what? Alabama's not quite there. But they need it. They can move it. If they can move Georgia, where Georgia is right there, Georgia is in their sights, then they can move Alabama. I mean, it goes on and on. I get so tired of this. They're trying to talk you into just staying home. Oh, it's Tuesday. I'm not supposed to get worked up before 8:30 on Tuesdays. I just realized that. They're trying to get you to stay home in Alabama, and I'm not going to go on and on about it. I do want to go over a couple things this morning to highlight this morning. Sam, let's go to my pictures today. Let me see which one I want first. Roy Moore interviewed a 12-year-old girl, okay? So yesterday, Roy Moore, there's a picture. The media's going nuts. He sat down with this 12-year-old girl, so obviously the media wants to know where are her parents. Should her parents be put in jail? I mean, these are the things I'm thinking out loud. But this is Roy Moore yesterday being interviewed by a 12-year-old little girl. Oh, my God, how dare these parents let their little girl sit down? And then let's go to Charles Barkley. Barkley comes in. He is from Alabama, and Barkley stumps for Jones in Alabama. And Barkley gets up there and says, "It's terrible. It's just terrible, terrible. It's terrible what's going on here in Alabama. It's just terrible, man. We need to come to the next level in Alabama, into the future. It's just terrible." Okay, so then the weather. Okay, so let me tell you as clear as I can be. Go to forecasting. All right. So they sit there all morning. They're like the weather. You remember last Friday when they told us, like in North Georgia, we were going to get 1 inch of snow or a ½ inch? And higher elevations, we love that in North Georgia when they say higher elevations, 2 to 3 inches. Well, there's reports of a foot of snow, 10 inches, 6. They got it wrong, totally wrong. So they sit there and they say, forecasting the Alabama vote turnout on Election Day. That's what these people think they are. They think they're forecasters, okay? Now, Roy Moore's wife last night said at a rally, she said, people call us anti-Semitic. They think we don't like Jews. And Roy Moore's wife put up a Jew. I just called the picture Jew, okay? So this morning on MSNBC, because Joe's in Alabama, and he went to Alabama, so he's down there. And you can see you got Michael Steele. Oh, my God, don't get me started on that. Moore's wife, one of our attorneys is a Jew. Oh, where is this race? One of our attorneys is a Jew. And then let's go to high stakes for Alabamians. As Alabamians decide, put up Michael Steele. Remember Michael Steele? The chair of the DNC, right? I mean, wait, did I get that wrong? DNC? No, he was chair of the RNC, Michael Steele. So, he fits several categories for MSNBC. Calls himself a Republican, former chair of the RNC, black, really not a Republican, establishment. Oh, my God. And you remember, these used to be your heroes. Okay, let's go to Rice, number 1. Remember, put the picture together, folks, of what's really going on here. So Condoleezza Rice is from Alabama. Alabama Senate election, one of the history's most significant. Condoleezza Rice comes out. Right? Who is she for? Is she is she a Republican? Who is she for? Okay, who will she support? Let's go do. Let's see. I got another one here. I'll get to it. Hold on. That's Condoleezza Rice. I think it's at 1. Let's go to Condoleezza Rice, number 2. They're having a lot of fun on MSNBC. Rice calls for Alabama voters to reject bigotry, sexism, and intolerance. The takedown. So let's go to Rice 3. Condoleezza Rice urges Alabamians to vote. This is a robocall. Obama made a robocall. Joe Biden made a robocall. Okay. Luckily, Joe Biden made a phone call and did not go himself, so we do not have pictures of him groping anybody in Alabama. But on the phone, we have Biden robocalls. We have what's his name? We have Biden. We have Obama. Now, Condoleezza Rice urges Alabamians to vote. I encourage you to take a stand for our core principles and what is right. These critical times require us to come together and reject bigotry, sexism, and intolerance. Condoleezza Rice, what is she? Former Secretary of State. It ties together. The State Department has to come down. Department of Justice has to come down. The FBI has to come down. No other way. Can't do it. So Condoleezza Rice, okay, is out there. Shelby, okay. Steve Bannon went down yesterday. Put up Steve Bannon in Midland, Alabama. He went down and held a rally yesterday. Alabama heads to the polls to decide the next senator. Steve Bannon went down. So it's 8:27. I'm going to take a break at 9 o'clock. Remember NY City, it seems like on November 1st, Donald Trump, okay, tweeted out, NYC terrorist was happy as he hung an ISIS flag in his hospital room. He killed 8 people, badly injured 12, should get the death penalty. Let's see, that was in November. Remember August? Senator Tom Cotton from Arkansas, and our senator in Georgia, David Perdue, coming out and standing side by side with President Donald Trump with the RAISE Act that would end chain migration. Remember that? That's August. This is November. 8 people. Yesterday, NYC pipe bomb. Chain migration this guy got in. Bangladesh, 2011. See, who was president? 2009, 10, 11. I think Barack was president. Come on, folks. Wake up. Wake the hell up. I'm your host, BKP. We're going to take a brief break. When we come back, it's time for Carla's Corner. And at 9 o'clock, we're going through all of this, piece by piece. We're going to go through New York City Mayor, de Blasio, Trump, chain migration. We're going through it piece by piece. What's going on in the State Department? What's going on in the Department of Justice? That's where we're going. Not the mind control the media wants you to believe what's happening today. Thank God we solved the groping issue. I'm your host, BKP. We'll be back after these messages.
Tis the season of huge year-end discounts at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. Every 2017 and 2018 Chevy is discounted deep right now. Like $5,000 off Equinox LT from $26,750, or a whopping $10,000 off new Silverado Crew Cabs from $33,695. Unwrap huge holiday savings on every Chevy at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where we make the holidays bright.
Better days ahead, Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Ace is your healthful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
The Tupelo Tea mission is to provide over 80 premium tea blends for tea lovers who are looking for ways to explore new flavors and blends. Come visit Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Be sure to sample our various varieties of honey and tea. Visit us on the web at tupelotea.com or call us at 706-946-TEAS. That's TEAS. Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge. Be sure to check out New Blue Home and Gift, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Find us on Twitter at New Blue Home. Everything beautiful for your home or a special gift can be found at New Blue Home and Gift. Call us today at 706-455-3873 or visit us at 531 East Main Street, Suite 103 in downtown Blue Ridge.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
Kinty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Fine sterling silver, luxurious baby alpaca and exotic woods. A beautiful selection of exquisitely crafted gifts for all of your special occasions. Visit our website, artesiansilvergifts.com, or follow us on Twitter at Artesian Silver Gifts. Kinty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop in downtown Blue Ridge.
Good morning. It's time for Carla's Corner. We have a winter mix behind us. I'm here with Carla. It's Tuesday. I am drinking out of my FYMFetchernews.com. You see Fetch has got his Christmas hat on.
I have one of those.
Oh, you have one of those?
Yes, gave me one for Christmas.
Yes, this is my FYM Fetcher News Christmas mug. I have that. And hi.
Hi.
Okay, before we start, I am going to ask you to help me do something.
What?
Make you nervous?
No.
Okay. We're having an ugly Christmas sweater contest. We need you to help us get that out. It's going to have prizes and everything. We want people to send us on our Facebook when you see it. We're setting it up now. It's going out. It started yesterday. When you see us on Instagram or Facebook or whatever and you see it out there, help us promote it and get the ladies over to the chamber, whatever. You got to send a picture of your ugly Christmas sweater, you and your ugly Christmas sweater. And I know most people think their Christmas sweaters are beautiful, but everybody knows that it's called the ugly Christmas sweater. You know that. And tell us a little bit about it. Like, do you wear it because it irritates your mother-in-law when you wear it, or did your husband give it to you and he gets mad if you don't wear it? Just all the,
Just so you know, Taylor's going to win this, right?
Who?
Taylor, she's going to win.
Who's Taylor?
They used to work with us.
Oh, I know. You think she's going to win? I know who it is.
We actually are planning a trip today to go get her her Jewish Hanukkah sweater, and the candles light up on the sweater.
What is that called?
I'm not Jewish.
The menorah.
Yeah, they light up.
Oh.
On her shirt, on the blue sweater.
Oh, all right, well, tell her. Okay, yes.
Yeah, we'll get a picture of it.
Okay. So I want you to know that we're having a lot of fun. We're excited. Friday on the show, we're going to wear our ugly Christmas sweaters. And then next Tuesday on the show, you're going to wear yours.
I don't own an ugly
You
Christmas.
will.
I own
No.
Christmas sweatshirts.
No, you will have an ugly Christmas sweater on the show. You know what? I'm going to look. Stop just a minute.
What?
I'm gonna look. I got the audience a minute. I want to talk to the audience. Folks, out there in the last 3 years, how many times has this lady over here told me what to do? I'm going to dress up for Halloween.
Maybe because it's Carla's Corner?
We're going to do this. We're going to do that. How many times do I actually say you're going to... So next Tuesday, have your sweater.
I saw this one sweater at a Christmas parade. This lady, she had the garland, like the tinsel garland you put on your Christmas tree. She had sewn it into the sweater to make a Christmas tree, and then hung ornaments on it.
Love it.
And then put it around the sleeves and the collar. I was like, man, that's some dedication. You know that stuff has an itch. But she did it.
Well, anyhow, watch for our Facebook page, Fetch Your News, and watch for the contest coming out. Ugly Christmas sweater, and there will be prizes. There will be gift certificates. We already have one restaurant that we don't want to bring up yet until we have all of them. We should have all of them this week, and we will be announcing the winner of our Ugly Christmas sweater contest on Friday the 22nd at on our show on Friday the 22nd.
Does Lonnie have to wear an ugly Christmas sweater?
Lonnie, Sam, Rose, if you're here, you better be in your ugly Christmas sweater attire. You better be. It's a rule. I sent it down. I sent the memo. Did you get the memo?
Nope.
Did you not get the memo?
You don't seem like a legit memo kind of person.
I'm not the legit memo.
You're the kind of person that says, I sent a memo, but didn't really send the memo, but holds everybody accountable for reading the imaginary memo that you didn't send.
His memos are all verbal.
You know what? I would like to hear that again. Just like you. You can't do that twice.
My coffee fill mark was here, but when I just made those sentences, it went down.
Yes.
I used my coffee energy to make those words into a sentence.
Did you get the memo? You know where I get that from. You know I live in movies, right? Did you see the movie Office Space?
Yes.
You got the memo?
Yeah. Don't touch my red stapler.
Don't touch my. You gotta get Lonnie to do that. Lonnie could do. Don't have you seen my stapler? Okay, let's get to why you're here.
Okay, so I every week have been.
By the way, this happens to be Carla.
Yeah, every week I've been doing giving ideas and gift ideas. So my giving ideas, the local Kids First Foundation, you can sign a child up, and those children will receive free books every month. So what a great time of year to do it. Do it at Christmas, and once you sign them up, they stay on it until I believe they're 6 years old. But they will get a book every month in their mail. So you can sign a kid up. Just look on our website, GilmerChamber.com, the First Foundation. There's a phone number you can call, or a lot of the restaurants and places has information on it. But what a great time of year to give that gift to a kid, that they'll get a free book every month until they're 6. And then today, Facing East Yoga is doing their Yogis Give Back. They're collecting toys, wrapped gifts for the foster children. They have 45 children they're trying to get gifts for. You can drop them off at Facing East Yoga on North Main Street today until 5 o'clock. So those are my giving ideas.
Okay.
So my gift ideas. Today I want to focus on men, because men are hard to buy for. So local...
I'm listening. You have my full attention.
Local ideas for men, gift ideas. So my first one was Ace Hardware.
Okay, I could go with
Coveralls. They have clothes.
Yes, coveralls.
Recliners. They have furniture there. Get a new recliners.
Cool.
They have tools. They have an array of gift ideas. Yeti cups, Yeti coolers. So definitely a great place to shop for men. Ace Hardware, our local Ace Hardware. Another great idea that most people wouldn't think of, but men love. A lot of different, some men like. Wheels and tires. New set of wheels and tires for their truck or their Honda.
The Honda's okay, so leave the Honda out of your mud tires. Going mud and tires.
You can.
But this is a great gift idea. I'm thinking about this, and you know what? These are the kind of things you don't really think about, but they're out there. Gift idea. Go ahead.
And you can get new sets of wheels and tires. Williams Tires offering some really good deals on some wheels right now, and some specific tires. I don't know about tire sizes and stuff like that, but they've got some deals going right now. And then, of course, what Charlie is excited about, guns and ammo. You can go to North Georgia Gun Range. They also have memberships for the gun range, but you can purchase guns and ammo at North Georgia Gun Range.
So our gift ideal for men, we have the recliners, the overalls, the clothing line, and Yeti cups, and all of those
great gift ideas.
Great gift ideals over at Ace. We have that. Or if your guy out there has a truck, and not just a truck, I mean, but that's what comes to mind. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Not just a truck, but it comes to mind.
SUVs.
SUV, whatever. Okay. Wheels and rims. Believe it or not, your guy would love. I don't know if they do gift certificate, but they probably do. So you go over there and get a gift certificate this much towards tires and rims for your truck, or go over and have them put on. I tell you, it would be neat.
They also do oil changes. You can get gift certificates for oil changes as well.
Let me finish. Okay. And then also, what was the third one? Oh, guns and ammo. You never can go wrong with guns and ammo. I mean, it's like, okay, they're stocking stuffers. You reach in a stocking and pull out.
God! Huh? Let me put that in Charlie's stocking.
What's in your stocking? A Glock. Anyhow. Okay. What?
Oh my gosh.
What's wrong with that? I mean, you always act like I'd say something wrong, and I don't know. But let me get back to
don't confuse stockings and put them in your kids by accident. Oops.
Mommy, these are not M&Ms. Anyhow, let's go back to the tires and wheels. I have an idea. I don't want you to get in a lot of trouble, but like, this would really get him all worked up. Like, when he's not looking, steal the truck. He's like, mad, where's my truck? I'm like, take it, right?
I've always wondered how people do that. Like, how do people give their significant other a new car for Christmas? You see these, like, commercials where they get Christmas morning, they wake up and there's the new car in the driveway with the bow on it. How does that happen? If somebody that works at a car dealership knows, please call me and let me know. I'm just curious. I would love to know how that happens. How does the car magically appear in the driveway with a bow on it and nobody knows about it? I just need to know this. And I also would like to know how the 60-something inch TV magically gets unwrapped and nobody knows what the heck it is. Have you seen those Best Buy commercials? Like, obviously he knows that the 66 blah 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 inch TV showed up. How did that get in the house? Like, if I wanted to give Charlie a giant TV for Christmas, I don't know how I would hide that. Like, how I would get that in the house and surprise him on Christmas morning. That would take some serious logistics. So anyway, my point is I would like to know how this happens because I obviously cannot figure it out. But I was just curious how that magically happens. TVs magically appear Christmas morning, or cars, or new sets of tires, or how does that happen?
Okay, obviously that set you off. Let's get back to the gift ideal that I had. It's a great idea. That I had.
Well, he's claiming these as his ideas now.
It's how to do it.
Oh.
You take the truck or the SUV when he's not looking. He gets all mad and worked
because he wouldn't notice if you stole his truck.
The second thing that upsets him is you leave him home with the kids. My truck is gone and I'm stuck here and the kids are watching cartoons. All right, so he's all stressed out. He planned on going hunting. He planned on going mudding. Whatever he planned it on doing, and you're gone with the truck and he's home with the kids. Okay? Now he's all worked up.
Do you do this on Christmas Eve?
Stay out of this. Let me finish how you do this.
I want to know how
so you go over to the little wheel place and you say, okay, which ones has he been in here looking at twice a week for the last year? And they know.
Is Brian's jewelry.
Would you hush? Yeah, jewelry. Right.
He comes in and says, which one has she been looking at?
Right. You caught her.
He's
I'm pretty sure it doesn't work out quite like that. Like any of that.
Would the two of you just let me finish?
But have you ever looked at wheels and tires?
No.
Okay.
But I know the guys that do.
This works for guns, too. Which one's he been looking at?
Exactly. It's like going to the jewelry counter. Get out of here. Get just 2 more inches and you're out of the frame.
Show.
It's not your show. I got to get this right.
This is her show.
But she said she had gift ideas for men. I'm helping her. So, it's just like the jewelry case. Both of you women, get out of this. So it's just like the jewelry case. Guy's been over there perusing it, you know? Guy's saying, yeah, I like this one. Yeah, I like this one. And the only replacement, yes, that's 4 carrots. No, that's the only replacement is, yes, that is whatever, okay? Anyhow, so you go and you say which tire or which rim has he been looking at twice a week for a year, and the guy knows, right? And he says, he comes in here once a week and says, man, one of these days I'm going to get those on my truck. I'm almost done. So you have them put on the truck, you have the tires put on the truck, and you go home, and he comes out the door, I plan to go hunting. My guys couldn't pick me up. I had to take care of the kids.
Why are the guys picking him up?
Stop. They couldn't pick him up because he had to take, I'm not done. I planned to go hunting. I had to stay and take care of the kids. There's nothing in the refrigerator to eat. You got to throw that. Every man, no matter how much is in the refrigerator, they say there's nothing in there, right? I'm so right. So,
and been like so sad that I.
And then you look, he's all worked up, and he looks and he goes, oh, really? And it's a beautiful, it's like one of those Hallmark Christmas movies you guys watch. I could do that. I'm going to write that. I'm writing that movie. Don't steal it. That's my movie. You know you watch the 28 Christmas movies a day. Hallmark makes, oh, you don't? But you know people that do. Because I do.
The Hallmark movies.
Yeah, but I do. But you know people that do. You know, I do. What are you doing? Watching another Hallmark Christmas movie. I thought you watched that one yesterday. Yes, but it's the 28 days before Christmas, and Hallmark has made 92 with the same actors and a different tree with lights. I'm sorry. I'm writing that movie. Ammo and Tires, Hallmark Christmas movie. Oh, you got a couple minutes. What you got?
So, starting Thursday, Gilmore Arts is doing the Christmas Carol, the musical. They'll have it Thursday at 7:30, Saturday at 7:30, and Sunday at 2:30 at Gilmore High School. There's a Facebook event. We have information on our website about it, but I just wanted to throw that out there. That'd be a great Christmas event to go check out. And because we really only have about 2 or 3 weeks in one show between now and New Year's Eve, I wanted to talk about New Year's Eve and your New Year's Eve plans and what there is to do for the new year. So.
All right. I would do this, but I really don't have $20. But I'd give you $20 if she gets through the New Year's Eve without telling you where they're serving wine. Go ahead. I know you.
That's not a fair thing.
That's not fair?
That's not fair. My job is to promote the vineyards.
And not only that, but I bet you 99.8% of people drink on New Year's.
I have no problem with the vineyards.
Then why are you betting me $20 that I'm not going to promote the vineyard?
Because I will bet $20 that you could never come in here. It's like you could never come in here for 30 whole minutes. Just get through one segment without going drinking somewhere.
Well,
go ahead.
New Year. Well, everybody drinks on New Year's.
I don't.
Well, you're not everybody.
You didn't get the memo?
Anyway, so New Year's Eve. We'll start with New Year's Eve. Live music at Akayed Vineyards. So sorry, I'm mentioning things I'm supposed to mention.
No, come on now, let's get real. You know I don't care that
you are so in trouble. And you can ring in the new year. Chateau Maitre is having a New Year's Eve celebration concert and Low Country Boil. They're going to have live music all day, starting with Maddie Croxton at 1 o'clock, and then they'll have Tim O'Donovan at 7, and the tickets are $10 per person, but they're having a Low Country Bowl at Chateau Maitre on New Year's Eve. And then Amicalola Falls State Park and Lodge is hosting a New Year's Eve dinner buffet on Sunday, December 31st.
Like the sound of that buffet. Keep going.
It's $27.95 per person. Reservations are required. They're at the Lodge. Beautiful place to ring in the New Year's. Forest Hills Resort is having their 30th annual New Year's Eve party. That package does require that you stay there, but they are going to have a DJ. They're going to have food, party, all the New Year's Eve fun. And then annually on New Year's Day, this is a tradition, I think, of more than like 30 years. Carter K. River Experience has kept this tradition going. Their annual chili run. Everybody brings pots of chili and they kayak down the Carter K. River in wetsuits, and it's cold. But they do it every year, and it's a tradition that's been going on for, like I said, 30 plus years that they have been doing. So if you want information on Chili River Run, contact Akayed River Experience. Akayed Bike Shop is doing their annual New Year's Day ride on the Bear Creek Trail. They're meeting at 10 a.m. on New Year's Day on Gates Chapel Road. And then this is the favorite. This is my favorite. This is the one I say I'm doing every year, and lo and behold, I don't leave my pajamas on New Year's Day. But the Black Bear Plunge at Fort Mountain State Park. Just so you know, Fort Mountain State Park is way further high in elevation than we are here in LJ. And they have a lake up there, which means that lake is a lot colder on a cold day, New Year's Day. And people line up on the beach and they run into the lake and do the Black Bear Plunge on New Year's Day. And every year I say I'm going to do it, and I've not done it yet. I believe Carlene, who used to come on the show, she did it one year. So it's a great way to ring in the new year and wash away all the bad stuff and start fresh. The Black Bear Plunge is at Fort Mountain State Park on New Year's Day. This is also a new one this year that I think is really cool. Fainting Goat Vineyards is going to have tarot readings, so you can get your fortune or your outlook for 2018 at Fainting Goat Vineyards.
I do that every day right here.
You do your own tarot readings?
Well, I tell them, I give them the outlook. Their outlook.
Oh, okay. For 2018?
Yes, for 2018, tomorrow.
And then Chateau Maitre will have live music on New Year's Day as well. So all of those things you can find. We did a blog on our website, New Year's Day events and activities, so y'all can check that out. It's got all that information on it. And that is all I had for today.
Folks, there are so many great places to make your New Year's Eve plans right here in North Georgia. Just like Christmas shopping local, there's no need to travel off to the bright lights away from home on New Year's Eve. We have so many great locations here. The wineries, as you have heard this morning, so many different events that you can join in on New Year's Eve and enjoy a great celebration. Also, Christmas. We want to get all of the, Christmas Eve service. So if you have a Christmas Eve service.
Yeah, I posted that on my Facebook for people to comment if your church is having a Christmas Eve service so that I can compile a list of who's doing that.
So if you have, we still want to encourage you to shop local. You don't have to head off anywhere to shop. We have put out 3 great gift ideas for men here, local, that you could shop for. We don't want you to head off to do that. We want to highlight all of your Christmas Eve service plans. So if you're a church out there, you can get those over to the chamber. You can find their website, and you can also get them here at fetchernews.com. Info at fetchernews.com. Just put Christmas Eve service. We'll try to help you get that out. Just the announcement of the time here, along with the chamber, and also New Year's Eve. No reason to leave town. The wineries up. There's no reason to leave town. But I just thought of this. There's a lot of reasons to come to town.
No, that's why
that was pretty good. That was pretty good. That's good. That was pretty good. There's a lot of reasons to come to town, no reason to leave town. So our wineries and so many other things. And for you out there, I'm not going to be negative. I promise. I'm going to tell you I just don't understand it. But if you like to plunge your keister into cold water on New Year's Day, you could do the Black Bear Plunge at Fort Mountain State Park with the rest of them. And I'm not going to tell you who them are, but you go up there.
They have a huge crowd.
Enjoy it.
There's a video on YouTube you can watch of everybody doing it. I mean, it's a huge group of people that do this.
And then over at Akayed
River Experience. Their annual chili run.
How could you go wrong with a chili run? It was a little cold, a little wet, but then there's chili, right? It's like, you go somewhere and you dread going, but you hear there's going to be cake, right? Same thing. It's going to be chilly. Did we miss anything? How are the girls? We have just a minute, I guess. See, how are the girls?
We had a great snow day. We've got a good snow scene. Social media was blowing up the last couple of days.
And it was a beautiful snow. It was beautiful.
It was the perfect December New England snow in Georgia. I mean, you can make snowmans, have snowball fights, sled. It was the best. What is that?
It somehow makes a noise every once in a blue moon. Just keep going.
How rude. Anyway, so it was the best snow ever. The dogs had fun. Moo loved the snow. I enjoyed watching it as it fell. I pulled up the blinds so I could sit there and work and watch it snow, and it was beautiful, perfect. Honestly, us in Georgia getting a December snow is not it's not an often thing to happen, right. Especially as December snow that sticks. So I was like, this is as close as I get to a white Christmas. I'm pretty happy. So
I agree with that. In December, it set the mood. It's set,
perfect.
We did not get stuck inside, but a short period of time. But the pictures on social media were absolutely beautiful. We were sent
so many pictures. Like, I am still sifting through the hashtags and the location stuff, and just there's so many pictures. But this one behind us was taken by Amy Cheslock. Her husband Ron's a member of the chamber, and I asked her if we could use it and share it and stuff, and she said absolutely. It was probably my favorite picture of the snow. So
okay, Lisa said to tell you, this message came in from a viewer, that the gerbils deliver it.
The Kia.
Yeah, Kia, lifetime Kia over Murphy said the gerbils will deliver the car.
The gerbils deliver it? Yeah, well, that's what I thought. Maybe like the dealerships offer a deal, like you can pay extra money or something, and they actually deliver it Christmas morning or something. But I'm like, who wants to work Christmas morning?
We still have time before Christmas, so why don't we come back next week and make a portion of the show solving the Christmas mysteries? How about that? We'll do that.
We have a lot to cover next week.
A lot?
Yeah.
Okay, even to solve this.
Have you ever seen the Pee Wee Herman Christmas special?
No, let's go with that. Come on, I'll give you another minute. I can run late if you need to tell me about Pee Wee.
No, as a kid, that was one of my favorite things to watch was the Pee Wee Herman Christmas special. I watched it on Netflix. It's on Netflix.
If only that was the favorite thing that he liked to watch. Anyhow.
This is a kid-friendly show.
I didn't say anything. I said nothing wrong. What did I say? You're the one that wants to know if people watch. I didn't insinuate nothing. I watched Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
So I'm thinking our backdrop for next week should be the Playhouse.
Pee-wee's Playhouse?
Decorated.
You're really going there?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move along and let's have that meeting and discuss the backdrop if that's what you want. If that's what you want. We can have that. If that's what you want.
I'll think about it.
How about it? You want it, you can have it. I'm your host, BKP. Now, remember, everything Carl has talked about today is on the Chamber website. Go to GilmerChamber.com. Up in the upper right-hand corner is a calendar of events, all the things that are going on in the area, and they have a blog with all the activities just dedicated to Christmas shopping, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day events, and it tells everything about them. You'll really enjoy it if you want to recap everything we talked about today. That's GilmerChamber.com. If you ever want to visit the chamber on the northbound side of 515, over on the right-hand side there, you see the big green sign that says Welcome Center, Gilmer Chamber. Stop in and say hello. They'll help you any way they can, and that's about it, right?
That's about it.
That's about it. And send the Christmas watch. Carla's going to help. We want
sentences
to blow up.
Make them.
You're going to get it. You're going to get it. We want it to blow up with your ugly Christmas.
I was going to say he's referring to the ugly sweaters. He had not said that yet.
I'm your host. We'll be right back after these messages.
Circuit World, brand name merchandise at unbelievably low prices. Furniture, appliances, and electronics. Circuit World is locally owned and operated, serving the tri-state area. Circuit World has highly trained professionals to help. Visit your hometown Circuit World today. 3 locations in Georgia: Ellijay, Blue Ridge, and Blairsville, Franklin, and Murphy, North Carolina. No credit checks, so let Circuit World deliver to you today.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in Ellijay, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair, and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Papa's Pizza to Go in downtown Blue Ridge is the best in the area all-you-can-eat buffet. Call ahead or order online now at papaspizzatogo.com. Use our convenient pickup window for the best in pizza, subs, wings, breadsticks, salads, and more. And be sure to check out our lively game room. We serve lunch and dinner, catering available, take out or dine in. Papa's Pizza to Go in Blue Ridge, proud sponsors of the Fannin County Rebels.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East Ellijay. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Broken Bull, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing, is locally owned and operated. Our Simply Noel selection is the largest around. We have a great selection of unique clothing and several lines to choose from for men and women. We carry a beautiful variety of handmade jewelry from Blessed Be and others. All kinds of gifts, starting to carry shoes this fall as well. Come visit us on your next trip to Blue Ridge. We can't wait to meet you at Broken Bull, located in downtown Blue Ridge. In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hey folks, we're back. I'm your host BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. If you'd ever like to contact the show, it's 706-889-9700. That's our 24-hour news line. You can always get us there. If you want to ever email the show, it's chief at FetcherNews.com, Chief at FetcherNews.com. You can also follow us on Twitter at FetcherNews, at FYNTV. And let me just say also, if you want to send a question for Dr. Whaley for our Friday show from Circuit World in Blue Ridge on Friday, Ask the Doc, send that to info, I-N-F-O, info at FetcherNews.com, and put in the subject matter there, Ask the Doc. We will get those questions to Dr. Whaley, and maybe we can get those on the show, get him to answer those on the show. If not, he always returns all the emails. So please, you can contact us today. Now, let's get back. Let's have a serious hour. Okay, we're going to try to stay serious. I know how I get from time to time. So before we get serious, okay, I don't want to get all serious and everything without. Now, you know, folks, I'm not advocating this, but here's what I'd like in my stocking or P.O. box, whichever you choose. In fact, if you're in my house putting something in my stocking, I'm going to be concerned why you're in there putting something in my stocking. And the gun that I'm asking for Christmas, well, just saying, okay, Santa beware, okay? I got the sign out front. Santa, this place is protected. Anyhow, no, we wouldn't hurt Santa, kids. Get over it, okay? We wouldn't do that, all right? We're not the fake news media, okay? In fact, who has... You know what I was looking for this Christmas? I went to all the stores and I can't find one. I was looking for the transgender Santa. I'm for sure he's out there somewhere, or she's out there somewhere. What would you call the transgender Santa? I got to come up with that between now and Christmas. Anyhow, oh yeah, the courts say that the transgenders can serve. Trump said no, but the courts have upheld and said transgenders can serve. There you go. So where was that? Yes, don't try this at home. This is, there's two things I want for Christmas: a gun. Yeah, okay. I mean, I said it. What's got you all worked up? But I really like cheap cigars. So if you would like to, and you can't get in to put them in my stocking, if you would like to send your host a cheap cigar or a full box, that's P.O. Box 405, Ellijay, Georgia, 30540. Okay? One more time. All right? P.O. Box 405, Ellijay, E-L-L, not Elijah, Ellijay, Ellijay, E-L-L, Ellijay, Georgia, 30540. You could send to your host, just say, Merry Christmas, BKP, here's a cigar, shut the hell up. That's what I like to hear on the card. All right, anyhow, Larry King flatly denies, Larry King. People are trying to figure out who Larry King is. Larry King flatly and unequivocally denies groping Eddie Fisher's ex-wife, Terry Richard. Now, we are going to solve this groping issue. People are wondering, who is Larry King? Spokane, Washington. You're live. Go. Larry King, live. Oh, my God. Anyhow, he unequivocally denies groping Eddie Fisher. Not Eddie Fisher. Eddie Fisher's ex-wife, Terry Richards. Oh, we just had to get that in. So now let's get serious. Let's go to a couple tweets, okay? And this is remember October? Just seems like it was so long ago. We're at December 12th. But let's go to the tweet I have. It says November 1st tweet. November 1st tweet, that's the name of it. Chain migration. Now this was in November 1st, okay? Chain migration must end now. President Donald Trump must end now. Some people come in and they bring their whole family with them. Who can be truly evil? Capital letters from the President of the United States. Not acceptable. Now, more time was spent this morning of these ladies, I won't even give them recognition, these ladies on a microphone that say, Al Franken has resigned. We are solving groping. We are solving this attack on women. You know what, ladies? Don't get mad. But when you give me a list of women that have died in these groping attacks, I will then take this just a hair bit more serious. I know you just got upset, but I need the list of women that have been the death toll. Not Chicago, damn it. Not ISIS. Not MS-13. I need a list of women. See, we have not solved the drug problem. We have not solved MS-13 gang violence. We have not solved the death rates in the major cities that are bigger and larger than war. We have not solved any of that. But all of our lawmakers have found it very important to find a microphone and solve this war on women, Me Too. Solve the groping issue. Solve Al Franken has done the right and honorable thing. We have families in Chicago that their kids are dead, that their families would have liked for politicians to have done the honorable and showed integrity thing. But this is the president you want to run off. I will not give time to these women that say, Al Franken did the right thing. Now Donald Trump needs to resign. If Donald Trump resigns, people, if Donald Trump is impeached, who will tweet out? Because some of you out there, oh, I wish he'd stop the tweeting. I wish he'd stop the tweeting. Who would tweet out on November 1st at 7:03 p.m., chain migration must end now? Some people come in and they bring their whole family with them. Who can be truly evil? Not acceptable, right? Maybe that is the one. Let's go to November 2nd tweet that I have up there. This is the tweet the President of the United States put out on November 2nd. Congress must end chain migration so that we can have a system that is security-based. We need to make America safe. That's what he put out. That's what President Trump put out. Okay? Let's go to Trump Guantanamo. On November 2nd at 7:50 a.m., this spun Mika and Joe's head right off. Okay, this spun CNN's head right off. CNN probably came out and said the president must have been on his 7th Diet Coke and all worked up when he sent out this tweet. Would love to send the New York City terrorists to Guantanamo, but statistically, that process takes much longer than going through the federal system, okay? Let's go to death penalty. This is on November 1st. Donald Trump tweeted out, NYC terrorist was happy as he asked to hang ISIS flag in his hospital room. He killed 8 people, badly injured 12, should get the death penalty. You know me, your host, I think we should have the express lane death penalty for not alleged. We actually witness, see it, we have vision, and we can say to 2 other... Look, let me say something. Here's the criteria. Here's my due process, and I'm not being silly, okay? Here's my due process. You kill somebody, I'm looking at you, all right? You kill somebody. I look to the left and say, did you see that? Yes. Did you see that? Yes. What did you see? He killed him. What did you see? He killed him. Okay, we got 3. That's all we need. Boom. Send him to the death penalty express lane. That's it. Done. Finished. That is a jury of his peers. Okay, so anyhow, those are the tweets. So what does, now this is in November because 8 people... Okay, 8 people are run over by chain migration, a guy that came in this country through chain migration, okay, that the President of the United States is screaming at the top of his lungs, All right. All they can talk about is Robert Mueller. All they can talk about is whether Donald Trump Jr. met with a Russian lawyer. All they can talk about is the dossier. All they can talk about is Paul Manafort. Okay. All they can talk about is Papadopoulos. All they can talk about is Facebook, that the Russian bots, remember, Russian bots bought $100,000 worth of ads. So the dumbass people in Wisconsin, Michigan, and Ohio and Pennsylvania, they were swayed to vote for Donald Trump because of Russian bots and $100,000. And by the way, I did not call you dumbasses. They consider you dumbasses, not me, okay? So that's all we talk about. Bombshell report. Sources say. A source says. Bombshell report. Every friggin' money. This is a bombshell report because literally it's a bomb. So here in November, okay, the President of the United States, he's had it. Remember, August, we'll go back to then, all right, chain migration. This is your president yelling it has to stop. We have to fix it. So you got a guy who runs over 8 people in a truck, injures 12, all right? But what was important for the governor to come out and say? Roll the tape. Now, this is not yesterday, November. Roll the tape.
The president's tweets, I think, were not helpful. I don't think they were factual. I think they tended to point fingers and politicize the situation. He was referring back to a immigration policy that dealt with a lottery and blaming people who passed that immigration policy. His tweet wasn't even accurate as far as I'm concerned. That was a bipartisan law that was passed that had basically no relevance to the facts of this situation. As I said before, you play into the hands of the terrorist to the extent you disrupt and divide and frighten people in this society. And the tone now should be the exact opposite by all officials on all levels. This is about unification. This is about solidarity. This is about normalization. This is about protection. And the last thing it's about is politics, period. As far as the gun laws, I am increasingly proud that New York State passed some of the smartest gun laws in the country. The SAFE Act, I think it is madness, the number of assault weapons that we have in this country. I think it endangers law enforcement. I think it costs us untold numbers of deaths. And I hope one day we'll have a federal policy that actually brings sanity to the gun policy laws in this country.
Okay. All right. I always wanted to say that, Sam, roll the tape. I always wanted to say that. I like that. That's what we're going with. That's the new thing, roll the tape. Anyhow, so the Trump tweets, the President of the United States, they were not helpful. They were not factual. He's blaming people in a lottery system, chain migration. It's not accurate. It's not relevant to the fact. It plays into the hands of terrorists. We're more interested in unifying, solidarity, gun laws. Okay? Folks, these are the people. This is the reason why. That's it. This is the reason why. And then you could fill in the blank in this country. You look at people like Cuomo and Blasio, the tweets, okay? The tweets. So yesterday, this guy, okay? This guy, New York terrorist, let's go with it. Let me show the picture here. Where's his name there? I thought I had a picture of him, Sam. Maybe I didn't send you a picture of him this morning. I thought I did. But anyhow, this terrorist yesterday from Bangladesh, all right? So let's go with this video. We're going to play a couple because we want to tie this together. We think I would like for you to stay with me on this. I think, let's see, let's roll the video. Let me know when you're ready with why White House wants to end chain migration. Okay, let's go with that and let me know when you got that one ready. All right, let's play this one till we roll the tape on this one.
And now a Fox News alert and a Fox News exclusive. For the first time, an American administration is breaking down how many people come into this country from family ties with specific numbers, country by country. It's called chain migration. Critics say it's a practice that has flooded America with immigrants and their relatives at the expense of citizens already here. And the administration says tonight there are many security concerns. Fox News has obtained the detailed numbers. Chief Washington correspondent James Rosen shows us the data and what it means.
For the first time, the White House said the federal government has counted the green cards issued between 2005 and 2015 to migrants admitted through family preference or as immediate relatives or dependent relatives of migrants already admitted into the country, perhaps the fullest portrait of so-called chain migration ever developed.
For years, we've known that large numbers of immigrants have been coming based on petitions from previous immigrants, but this is the first time that we really kind of see the whole scope of the problem. And legislators or policymakers at DHS can do what they need to do to address the problem.
During the 10-year time frame, officials said the U.S. permanently resettled roughly 9.3 million new immigrants on the basis of family ties. That's more than 70% of all new immigration in that period, the White House said, adding it is also the primary driver of low-skilled workers' entry into the U.S., a phenomenon analysts say most directly hurts American minority groups with comparable skill sets.
They want to have people pour into our country, illegals. They don't care where the hell they come from.
President Trump has urged congressional Democrats to address chain migration in any compromise on the so-called Dreamers, immigrants brought here as children who will face deportation in March if a deal on their disposition is not reached. Republican Senators Tom Cotton of Arkansas and David Perdue of Georgia have proposed eliminating the preference afforded to extended and adult family members.
We have current immigrants determining who future immigrants will be, independent of their ability to be contributory to our economy.
The group New American Economy, comprised of 500 mayors and business leaders committed to comprehensive immigration reform, notes that 40% of America's Fortune 500 companies were founded by immigrants or their children.
Could we do it better? Should we have more focus on merits? Absolutely. But that doesn't mean in the least that we don't want to be reuniting families, strengthening communities, and bringing more people here.
Now, we are still going through these numbers, but the White House calls them explosive. In part, officials said because they mark the first time that chain migration has been broken down country by country. And at the top of the list, just the countries you'd expect. Mexico with 1.7 million family-based admissions over that 10-year span. India and the Philippines with about 600,000 apiece. China over 500,000. The Dominican Republic comes next. Also worth noting, Iran with 80,000. And a senior White House official told Fox News tonight the president harbors, quote, profound public safety concerns about these migrants and specifically about terrorism and organized crime, though we should point out data establishing those links was not provided. Brett.
James, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Folks, I wanted to play that full report for one reason only, because some people don't understand chain migration, and I thought that was a good report, and it would be better coming from them than me. The President of the United States is where I want to go to. He has begged us. He is begging us to stop this. Begging the Democrats, urging the Democrats, help me stop this. For the good of the country, for the American people, please, let's stop this. No, they want to solve groping. I'm serious. They want to solve that. The President of the United States, this is the president they want to impeach, that wants to stop this. Now, so yesterday, and we'll go over all these in a minute, let's go over de Blasio. Okay, and I think I have this. This is a time on this, so let me know when this is ready to roll the tape. This is yesterday. Now, see, this is going back. Okay, before we go with this is going back in August. Let me paint this for you. In August, the President of the United States comes out with Georgia Senator David Perdue, which I want to say I'm proud of our senator here in Georgia, David Perdue. He comes out with our Senator David Perdue and Arkansas Senator Tom Cotton, and they announced the RAISE Act, okay, to end chain migration. I sit down 10 miles from here, and I have it on our website that we need to post again, Sam. We need to find it, post again. My interview with Senator David Perdue. We need to talk about that. Senator Perdue talks in September. In September, I sit down with Senator David Perdue and talk about the RAISE Act. And he talks about chain migration. They know this is a problem. What do Democrats want to tie it to, folks? DACA, the Dreamers, okay? They want to tie it, everything's DACA. All right? The Democrats do not want to lose the chain migration because they bring Mr. Dam and the whole damn family in and they're voters. And they don't want to lose DACA because they want to turn all of the ones that are already here illegally into voters. They don't care. I know that sounds very cold, but if you think for 1 minute that Cuomo, okay, and Mayor de Blasio and the liberal left care that 8 people got run over, you're out there. You're out in la la land because they don't care, folks. So anyhow, are you ready with that? No. De Blasio, New York City explosion attempt terrorist attack. No, I'm going to send this back to you because this is just like the other day I sent. They show sent. I mean, I understand. I don't know. I don't know. See if this comes through because I just sent it again, and I understand. So if not, look up. If this doesn't come through, look up de Blasio, New York City explosion attempted terrorist attack. If this email doesn't come through. So while we're looking for that, okay, this terrorist, alleged New York City terrorist, got to U.S. through chain migration, okay? This is how he got yesterday, okay? The one in October, chain migration, okay? This is from the Daily Caller. The alleged perpetrator behind Monday's bombing attack in New York City benefited from chain migration. Akayed, 27, this guy 27, is the alleged perpetrator, in the attack that the left, left 4, including him, wounded, okay, was from Bangladesh and has lived in the U.S. since 2011, all right? Department of Homeland Security spokesman Tyler Halston tweeted that he is a lawful permanent resident from Bangladesh who benefited from extended family chain migration. Do you have that? De Blasio, New York explosion, attempted terrorist attack. That's the name of the video. And I want to start it at 2 minutes and 24 seconds, okay? I'm sorry all the others come through. We had that the other day, so I don't know what happens, but maybe I need to clean out my email and they get stuck in the email world. I don't think so. Let me see. Give me just a second. A Bangladesh man reportedly inspired by ISIS set off a pipe bomb inside New York City's Port Authority bus terminal during rush hour Monday morning, sowing mass chaos but causing few injuries, likely because the attempted terrorist, detonated his low-tech device prematurely. So, you want to take a brief break and get it, or? Okay, let's take a brief break, folks. We'll come back. We're going to wrap this story up. Please don't leave us. We'll come back right after these messages, okay?
Tis the season of huge year-end discounts at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. Every 2017 and 2018 Chevy is discounted deep right now. Like $5,000 off Equinox LT from $26,750, or a whopping $10,000 off new Silverado Crew Cabs from $33,695. Unwrap huge holiday savings on every Chevy at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where we make the holidays bright.
Better days ahead, Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
The Tupelo Tea mission is to provide over 80 premium tea blends for tea lovers who are looking for ways to explore new flavors and blends. Come visit Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Be sure to sample our various varieties of honey and tea. Visit us on the web at tupelotea.com or call us at 706-946-TEAS. That's TEAS. Tupelo Tea, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge. Be sure to check out New Blue Home and Gift, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Find us on Twitter at New Blue Home. Everything beautiful for your home or a special gift can be found at New Blue Home and Gift. Call us today at 706-455-3873. or visit us at 531 East Main Street, Suite 103 in downtown Blue Ridge.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
Kinty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing. Fine sterling silver, luxurious baby alpaca and exotic woods. A beautiful selection of exquisitely crafted gifts for all of your special occasions. Visit our website, artesiansilvergifts.com, or follow us on Twitter at Artesian Silver Gifts. Kinty Artesian Silver and Gifts, the Peruvian shop in downtown Blue Ridge.
Hey, and I'm your host, BKP. Sorry about that inconvenience. Sometimes I send 10, 12 emails to Sam in the morning, and some of them get caught in the email world out there, the space. So we got it set up. But here, let me set this up really quick before we go, because the point we're trying to make, in August, the president came out very passionately with Georgia Senator David Perdue and Arkansas Senator Tom Cotton, and has made a move. He is trying to build a wall. He is trying to defund sanctuary cities. He is trying to do everything he can to fight crime and gang violence in this country. He is begging for your Democrats out there, some of you, to help him. Begging for the good of the American people. All they know is Russia, impeach, Manafort, Mueller, on. So, a passionate, the RAISE Act. Then in November, we have a terrorist attack, or October, late October, where a guy runs over 8 people in New York City and kills them with a rental truck, injures 12, and the president sent out a rash of tweets. It has to stop now. Chain migration. He went and he has made different announcements to stop it. Just last week, we released the first time the first administration, think about the transparency here, the first administration, not Barack Obama, to release a full list of where all of these people are coming from, and look at how deep. Go to the list and look how many are coming from Bangladesh. So yesterday, we have a pipe bomb. This guy's from Bangladesh. He gets here through chain migration, which we know, and he builds this bomb, prematurely detonates it, if prematurely, and guess what? Chain migration. And in November, Cuomo comes out and he attacks. That's governor of New York, Cuomo, that wants to run for president, that went down to Puerto Rico, wanted to save Puerto Rico, wants to run for president, okay? New York City Governor Cuomo came out and really attacked the President of the United States for the tweets, okay? Wants unity, solidarity. And then yesterday after this, New York City Mayor de Blasio comes out and play this. We have it ready now. Play this video. This is Mayor de Blasio with, who else? The governor standing next to him. And listen to what he says.
Finally want to say, the governor invoked that phrase. We can't say it enough times. When you see something, say something. This is the difference maker. We've seen it time and again. When an everyday New Yorker sees something that doesn't make sense, hears something, sees a package, gets a feeling that something's wrong, don't hold it to yourself. Tell a police officer. They are the ones who can take the information and act on it. It's so important to speak up, because you could be saving many lives by doing so. I'll finish by saying this. This is the most resilient place on earth. We've proven it time and time again. We proved it just over a month ago. We proved it on 9/11. We're going to prove it again today. The terrorists will not win. We're going to keep being New Yorkers. Let's get back to work. Thank you.
Folks, I'm sorry, he's wrong. The terrorists are winning in New York City. Folks, I'm sorry. I'm tired. The people in New York City are tired of hearing we're the most resilient people. What does that mean, Mayor de Blasio? That the people that get killed, the ones that are surrounding them, they get their ass up and get to go home? Because they did not get killed? We're the most resilient, okay? If you get the feeling, let me just say this, and you know, he said if you see something, say something. And I say this jokingly, but the truth is I see dumbasses running this country, dumbasses running these cities, so I see something and I'm saying it. If you get the feeling something is wrong, sir, I get the feeling something's bad wrong, because you dumbasses don't know what to do. Now, let's go to a different, okay? This is not being reported, all right? It's not. It's not being reported. We are solving groping. Iraq says war against ISIS is over. Iraq said Saturday that its war on the Islamic State group is over after more than 3 years of combat operations drove the extremists from all the territory they had once held. Okay? Over. All Iraqi lands are liberated from terrorists. It's over. Why is it over? Why are terrorists run out? Why? Because I'll tell you why. Why could Barack Obama not do that in 8 years? Because ISIS, Hillary Clinton, and Barack Obama created ISIS. I know you're yelling through the screen, but why could they not solve it? Because of military engagement rules, folks. They actually had our military standing back and observing what was going on and moving out of the way. See, they actually implemented the de Blasio Cuomo plan with ISIS. They implemented it and said, if you see something, say something. Okay? And they wanted, Obama did the same exact thing. We're the most resilient. Americans will not stand for this. Americans will not let terrorists win. Hashtag resilient. Hashtag. Obama tried to win the war with a hashtag resilient. Obama applied the de Blasio Cuomo principles to ISIS worldwide. The JV League. 1 year, folks. We're in December. January 19th of next year will mark 1 full year of the President of the United States. Do you know what happened? Trump and Mattis turned military loose on ISIS, leaving terror in tatters. Okay? Hundreds of ISIS fighters have just been chased out. Now, this was about Syria, northern Syrian city, where they fleeing through the desert in a long convoys, presenting an easy target to U.S. A-10 Warhogs. They turned them loose. We changed the engagement rules on our military. Our military worldwide have had the rules of engagement. The shackles are off. Mad Dog Mattis said they're through. Trump said, I want us to clean up ISIS. Who is reading the reports that ISIS has been completely pushed out of Iraq within 1 year of the President of the United States taking office? We are defeating ISIS worldwide. You know where we cannot defeat ISIS? In New York City. That's right, New York City, we cannot defeat ISIS. We can't defeat ISIS on our soil because the rules of engagement are as those that Obama put in place worldwide. So let me just tell you this before I go to something else, because I want to get into the president's tweets and another story before we close. The bottom line is, okay, that here's the bottom line. If Cuomo, the governor of New York, and Mayor de Blasio would have come out and said to the NYPD and got to the microphone and said, today I'm reinstating stop and frisk. Today I have told the NYPD the rules of engagement, take the shackles off, do what you have to do to keep New Yorkers safe. They would be busting in doors all over the city today in places not looking, folks. You need to get clear. They would not be looking for these people. They have them pinpointed. But their hands are tied by these liberal wackos. If you see something wrong, I see something wrong, sir. See, the NYPD is ready. If you gave them the green light, they are ready. They know where to go. They know what to do. They're one of the best in the world at intelligence, counterintelligence. They are the best in the world, NYPD. They are ready. In fact, I'm going to make a leap here that they are better than the FBI. They are ready. But they've got people like Cuomo that's upset with the president's tweets. They got people like Mayor de Blasio that says, hey, you know what? We're the most resilient place on earth. The terrorist will not win. Yes, they are winning. I want to play one more clip before we go. Let's see. President Trump holds explosive cabinet meeting on chain migration and extreme vetting. Okay. This one, the President of the United States, this one was posted.
Thank you very much.
Okay. This was posted. Hold on. I'm almost ready. This was posted. I'm trying to get it so you know. This was posted November 1st. Okay? November 1st. This man is trying, folks. This man is trying to keep you safe. Go ahead and roll the tape on that one. I'll tell you when to stop.
Today we mourn the horrifying terrorist attack in New York City, just blocks away from the site of the World Trade Center. A man drove a truck into a pedestrian bike path and murdered 8 people and injured very, very seriously at least 11 more. All of America is praying and grieving for the families who lost their precious loved ones. Horrible act. Our hearts break for them, and we pledge to renew our resolve in their memory. My administration is coordinating closely between federal and local officials to investigate the attack and to further investigate this animal who did the attacking. And updates will be provided as available. I am today starting the process of terminating the diversity lottery program. I'm going to ask Congress to immediately initiate work to get rid of this program. Diversity and diversity lottery. Diversity lottery sounds nice. It's not nice. It's not good. It's not good. It hasn't been good. We've been against it. So we want to immediately work with Congress on the diversity lottery program, on terminating it, getting rid of it. We want a merit-based program where people come into our country based on merit. And we want to get rid of chain migration. This man that came in, or whatever you want to call him, brought in with him other people. And he was the point of contact, the primary point of contact for, and this is preliminarily, 23 people that came in or potentially came in with him. And that's not acceptable. So we want to get rid of chain migration. And we've wanted to do that for a long time. And I've been wanting to do it for a long time. And we'll be asking Congress to start working on it immediately. There are bills already about ending chain migration. And we have a lot of good bills in there. We're being stopped by Democrats because they're obstructionists. And honestly, they don't want to do what's right for our country. We need strength. We need resolve. We have to stop it. So we're going to get rid of this lottery program as soon as possible. He came in through the diversity program, as you know, and we're going to stop that. We're going to, as quickly as possible, get rid of chain migration and go to a merit-based system. Terrorists are constantly seeking to strike our nation, and it will require the unflinching devotion to our law enforcement, homeland security, and intelligence professionals to keep America safe. We will take all necessary steps to protect our people and our communities and to protect our nation as a whole. We have to get much tougher, we have to get much smarter, and we have to get much less politically correct. We're so politically correct that we're afraid to do anything. And that's not only our country, that's other countries too that are having very similar problems. And we have to get tough, we have to get smart, we have to do what's right to protect our citizens. We will never waver in the defense of our beloved country, ever, ever, ever.
We will never waver in the defense of our country. Chain migration. This President of the United States, the reason I played so much of that, and I've played these different clips today, is so I could just say to you folks, this President of the United States is begging Democrats, the obstructionists, to help keep America safe. That's our government's priority, okay? That is what that's what they need to do, is to keep you and I safe, to keep this away from us. He begs every day for the safety of this country. But CNN is busy deciding how many Diet Cokes. They are busy taking pictures of a rally and putting them up saying nobody showed up to see Trump, which was a lie. They are wanting you to believe there's something going on with Russia and collusion. They want you to believe that 8 women 6 weeks before an election, 40 years after the fact, came out and decided Roy Moore was not a good candidate because of his inappropriate child molestation, alleged behavior. That's what they're focused on. While somebody's prematurely detonating a pipe bomb and Mayor de Blasio says, we're resilient. The terrorists will not win. Folks, they will. They're going to hit the big one day. They are going to hit the big one. That's all the time I have for this story. There's so much more. Andy McCabe, I've only got a couple minutes. I got to take a brief commercial so I can set this up. Don't leave. Let's talk about the Andy McCabe, the Dossier, or this husband and wife team. Wow. Where's the paddy wagon? Take us a break, Sam.
Circuit World, brand name merchandise at unbelievably low prices. Furniture, appliances, and electronics. Circuit World is locally owned and operated, serving the tri-state area. Circuit World has highly trained professionals to help. Visit your hometown Circuit World today. 3 locations in Georgia, Ellijay, Blue Ridge, and Blairsville, Franklin, and Murphy, North Carolina. No credit checks, so let Circuit World deliver to you today.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in Ellijay, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Papa's Pizza to Go in downtown Blue Ridge is the best in the area all-you-can-eat buffet. Call ahead or order online now at papaspizzatogo.com. Use our convenient pickup window for the best in pizza, subs, wings, breadsticks, salads, and more. And be sure to check out our lively game room. We serve lunch and dinner, catering available, take out or dine in. Papa's Pizza to Go in Blue Ridge, proud sponsors of the Fannin County Rebels.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East Ellijay. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Broken Bull, located in beautiful downtown Blue Ridge at Sycamore Crossing, is locally owned and operated. Our Simply Noel selection is the largest around. We have a great selection of unique clothing and several lines to choose from for men and women. We carry a beautiful variety of handmade jewelry from Blessed Be and others. All kinds of gifts, starting to carry shoes this fall as well. Come visit us on your next trip to Blue Ridge. We can't wait to meet you at Broken Bull, located in downtown Blue Ridge. In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Folks, I'm your host, BKP. We've only got 4 minutes, so what I want to do this morning before we close is I want to go through the president's Twitter account. So this is what President Donald J. Trump tweeted out 2 hours ago. Despite thousands of hours of wasted and many $1 million spent, the Democrats have been unable to show any collusion with Russia, so now they are moving on to the false accusations and fabricated stories of women who I don't know and or I never met. They're moving on to the next takedown move, okay? Forget the serious news in this country. An hour ago, lightweight Senator Kirsten Gillibrand, that's from New York, Senator Gillibrand, a total flunky of Chuck Schumer and someone who would come to my office in New York begging for campaign contributions not so long ago and would do anything for them. You gotta love this guy. Let me read that again. Let me see if that says what I think it says. Well, I understand. She would probably, Lightweight Senator Kirsten Gillibrand, a total flunky of Chuck Schumer, and someone who would come to my office begging for campaign contributions not so long ago and would do anything for them, is now in the ring fighting against Trump, very disloyal to Bill and crooked Hillary and crooked, very disloyal to Bill and crooked used. She used Bill and Hillary to get elected in New York, and then she turned on Bill. 47 minutes ago, the President of the United States tweeted out, the people of Alabama will do the right thing. Doug Jones is pro-abortion, weak on crime, military and legal immigration, bad for gun owners and veterans, and against the wall. Jones is a Pelosi-Schumer puppet. Roy Moore will always vote with us. Vote for Roy Moore. 48 minutes ago. And 33 minutes ago, the President of the United States tweeted out, consumer confidence is at an all-time high, along with a record high stock market, unemployment at a 17-year low, make America great again, working to pass massive tax cuts. Now today, McCabe, we talked about McCabe last week. Andy McCabe, wife Jill McCabe, Dr. Jill McCabe, ran for state senate. Terry McAuliffe, governor of Virginia, found her $700,000. Terry McAuliffe, governor of Virginia, who co-signed for Bill and Hillary Clinton's house. The list goes on of corruption. But McCabe was the acting assistant director to the FBI under James Comey. He was scheduled to testify today in Congress, but they sent over a note and said he's not available. Something suddenly came up. McCabe has an ore problem. The Justice Department officials realized McCabe would face questions about Orr and is not prepared to respond. Okay? So McCabe knows immediately this thing with Orr broke from the Department of Justice that I don't have time to go into, and his wife was paid. Orr's wife, put that picture of Orr and his wife, it just says Orr. Orr was with the Justice Department. The wife was being paid from Fusion GPS, okay, at the time the Dossier, Steele, Steele, the British operative there that wrote the Dossier, Steele, that wrote the Dossier, said that, gave it to McCain. I can't go on. We don't have time. It's 10 o'clock. But he can't testify today. A major mess. State Department, okay? Department of Justice and the FBI. Department of Justice, folks, watch what happens tomorrow. Now, if Roy Moore does not win, okay? If Roy Moore does not win tonight, I'm going to man up and tell you I'm wrong, because I have predicted that Roy Moore will win. And if he does not win, yes, your host will be wrong, but I want to tell you, don't worry. That doesn't mean the world has ended. We will start to work tomorrow. Let's see what the end of the day is with this Roy Moore, Doug Jones, Alabama Senate race. Take us out of here, Sam.